Okay, very good morning, everyone. Welcome to the briefing for Friday, the 12th of May. So first off, taking a look at the chart, we see actually a reasonably settled picture of the top of us. Going back overnight, we see isobars have become quite wide and no real frontal activity at the top of us, although this occluded front here becoming a little bit closer. And as we go ahead, this is midday. As we go towards midnight, we can see that sort of passed through and broken up a little bit. Looking further ahead tomorrow, we sort of end up on this ridge of high pressure, so it's becoming a little bit more settled. And further ahead, again, it's a bit more high pressure and hopefully some more settled weather until we have the next front coming through. We have got a weather warning today, and that's valid from, well, it's pretty much all afternoon, so valid from 1 p.m. To 7 p.m. local, of strong winds with north-northeast winds, which would average 15-20 knots and gusting to 25 to 30. So that will be a little bit challenging for us today. And Met Office saying at flying height today, around midday, we're looking at slightly east of north, probably about 030 over here, at about 20 knots. So quite challenging direction. That's the current view. You can see that occluded front making its way over towards us reasonably slowly, but otherwise a reasonably cloudy picture. And again, on the rain radar, you can see that out to the east. And if we look at the forecast for the rain, we go ahead a couple of hours, it's 10:30, about midday. Looks like it should probably get here about 1 p.m, maybe just after. And as it comes over us, it appears to sort of be breaking up in our area. So I'm hoping we're not going to get too much rain, although I do think it will sort of mandate a lunch break at about 1 or 2 o'clock. At least timing wise is quite good. Looking ahead to the afternoon, it doesn't look like we should get too much more. And public forecast sort of agrees with that, which is saying it's pretty cloudy all day with that 50 to 60% chance of showers through 1 and 2 o'clock. And so yeah, that brisk northeasterly wind very much picking up from about 1 p.m. onwards, and with gust up to 27, so quite significant there. Probably not going to feel desperately warm today with a high of 13 degrees, but with that strong northerly breeze. GFS is suggesting about the same 12 or 13 degrees in our area, with the dew point quite close to that at about 10 or 11 degrees. Current temperature at Lasham is just under 11 degrees with a dew point of 8. And Farnborough, last observation was broken clouds at a height of 1,100 feet, and quite a light wind from the northeast. Forecast, as we got used to, is quite a long one. So 9 knots from the north, and potentially broken clouds at 800, but becoming scattered at 1,500. We've got a tempo in here. That's quite early this morning, so we can ignore that. Another tempo this morning for broken clouds at 1,400. And for later this afternoon, broken clouds at 1,200 feet, but with some rain, light rain and drizzle. Top meteo is showing, says 10 a.m, just some lowerish cloud, but nothing that stops us flying. But as we go ahead through to about midday, I think it's picking this up a bit late, this front coming through. So that's 2 o'clock, showing some drizzle coming through. And as we go ahead through the afternoon, it's actually showing the drizzle's going to hang around and we'll be left with some lower cloud and potentially fog. Although I think this is a little bit on the pessimistic side. I'm hoping it is going to pass. Sorry about that. I think Zoom just crashed. Hope everyone can hear me okay. Just get you back on here. NOTAM wise, nothing really to affect in the Lasham area. Just 29 out to the west is high intensity radio transmissions. So nothing that's affecting us in the local area, certainly. So operationally today is going to be a bit challenging. With that northeasterly wind, that's going to put us on runway 05. So the launch point will be here somewhere on the tarmac. That colour's no good. With the cables going down the edge of the runway there, with the winch up here somewhere. On 05, we can't really do left-hand circuits, landing to the left of the runway, because that puts us too close to the jets. So it's going to be right-hand circuits only onto 05, like so. Left-hand circuits will be onto 09. There's no reason why that can't be onto the main runway. Aero towing isn't possible from 05 because it's going to be too wet down there. The only one we can operate is Pawnee anyway, but it's still going to be too wet. So any aero tows are going to have to be off 09. So it does make it a little bit difficult. Anyone who does want to aero tow, I suggest you let me know in advance, and will require some coordination. We'll have to have someone controlling it up on 09 and someone controlling it down on 05. But we should make it work. As well as that, we have a jet movement at 1500 local, 737 going out. Hopefully shouldn't be too bad, as we'll be down here out their way anyway. I think winch could just move off. Last little thing, with that northeasterly wind, I wouldn't be surprised if a few of you think about going to the South Downs Ridge. That's up to you, but just remember when you are landing, don't land long over the winch cables, as we're likely to be winching most of the day. You have to stop short of it and go around behind the winch. But that's pretty much it from me. I suggest we get the gliders out and down there. It's most likely flyable. If not, it will be by the time we get down there. It will take a little while to set up. And I'll see you on the airfield. Bye for now.